What's up, metalheads? Alright, if you guys can hear me, I need you to let me know. I'm doing something a little differently tonight. I have a different mic, so let me get to where I can actually see the chat. We're not using the iPhone microphone. I'm using an external microphone because with the way I've set the camera up now, someone made me aware that it's only coming across on one channel, and I went and checked the video, and it's like, yeah, you really only hear it on the right channel. And I guess depending on how you have the iPhone, if it's not like right in front of you, it will make it come across on one channel. So I think LCAP, you were the one that told me that, I think. So this should be better. Is this better? Does it sound equal left and right? Yeah, let me know. Okay, I'm catching up now. Also, I think I figured out how to play some background music. So I'm going to play some music, and I need you guys to tell me if you hear it and if you can hear me okay. All right, music is playing. I'm going to have to turn it up, though. It's way too low. This is just some non-copyright music on YouTube. Thank you, LCAP. Hey, Brian. Hey, Bang Bang. Bang Bang. Bang Bang is, Bang Bang, I know who you are. I'll just call you Bang Bang. You may not want your real name out there. Never mind. Censor, what's up? Jasper, what's up? Dean, how are you doing? Robert, you're having a good night. Had a great weekend, everyone. Pretty fly for a knife guy. I like that name. Makes me think of Offspring. They had some good songs back in the day. Pleasantly audible. That's what I like to hear. Ah, yeah, Bang Bang. That's who you are. Can you guys hear the background music at all? Or did I totally screw that up? Let me know. Behind the Edge, what's up, man? Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Okay, is my voice, is the music too loud, or I want you to hear me over the music, but if there are pauses, I want the music to play, basically, so. Hey, Heidi. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, Bang Bang. Soothing. You know, let's relax before we start the week over again tomorrow morning, right? Go back into the chaos of the work week for 5 days and then chill for 2, you know. Actually, I don't chill at all. I have so much to do on the weekends. I'm busier on the weekends than I am during the week. All right, thank you, LCAP. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, man. I had no idea until I went and watched one of my own videos. I was like, yeah, it's all on the right channel. It's all coming across on the right channel. So got a better microphone, much better microphone, actually. And let's see if this music does what it's supposed to do with the next song. I don't know what these songs are, by the way. I have no idea. This is a lo-fi playlist that's non-copyrighted, so. There are no non-copyrighted metal playlists out there. Of course, metal may be a little too much for trying to pay attention to a video, right? I don't know. By the way, guys, just to let you know, right before I went live, there was one of these left. There was only one left. And literally 2 minutes before I went live, somebody emailed me. It's like, hey, can I get the last one? I need to check and see if you paid. Oh, somebody else emailed one to buy the last one. RV Cruisin'. You were the one that emailed me. It's the last one. But somebody else just emailed me after him to get one, so to see if he made payment or not. Let me check this real quick. Sorry, guys. Okay, RV Cruisin' has not paid yet, so we'll give him some time. Bruce, if you're in here, if he doesn't buy it, it's yours. You're next in line, but he did email me before you, though, so. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, you got one, Jeremy. Dang, Ross. Dang, Ross. Dang, man. Dang, Ross. Dang, Ross, do you watch a channel called Goon Squad? They do like car rebuilds, wrecked cars. They rebuild them. Their catchphrase is "Dang, son. Dang, son." I love those guys. That's the one I have. Dang, Ross. That's the one I have. I had the Joker, but somebody in the last, or I think it was 2 weeks ago, I did a giveaway. I let them pick this one or the Joker, and the person picked the Joker. So I like the glittery kind of shininess of the silver. I think the next run of bit drivers, guys, and actually while I got you all here, I should ask you, you know, it's nice to have two, right? I'm not saying that because I'm trying to sell you something. With certain knives, you have to have 2 bit drivers. There's just no way around it if it's not a captive pivot. So I think the next run is going to be the standalone bit drivers. And they'll be like probably $22 or $23 for these, but it's all you're going to get is the bit driver. But it's quite a bit bigger. And I don't think I'm going to go with black and that fluorescent. I'm not going to do the glow thing because it's kind of pointless, right? You're not sitting there shining a flashlight at your bit driver to use it. I think I'm going to go with black here and this fluorescent green on the spinner. I think that'd be a good combo. What do you guys think? Hey, Jacob. But I really like this one. It's pretty good. Brian, you out already? Have a good night, man. Yeah, I'm thinking black and that lime green on the spinner. It's going to be the way to go in the big one for the first order. I got to order 20 of them though, right? And I got to order all the same color because if I order multiple colors, he has to reset up the 3D printers and it costs me more. So it costs, which means your cost will go up. So everybody seems to really like that fluorescent green. So I'm thinking the black, and I was surprised. The black and purple ones sold out before the Joker ones for today's sell. Everybody seemed to like the black and purple. I'm thinking the black and lime green is going to be pretty popular, personally. So. Sign the inside, dang Ross. Are you kidding me, dude? You don't want my signature. I'm just some dude on YouTube, man. I'm actually kind of sitting here blushing at the moment. Just the fact that you put that in there. Makes me think that people actually care what I say. By the way, guys, I recorded my, not this knife, but this company, Terrain 365. They sent me that P38. I've already boxed it up. I'm shipping it back to them tomorrow. But I recorded my review for it today. And it'll be out one day this week. Interesting knife, right? This is not steel. It's called Terravantium. It's basically made of dendritic cobalt. It will never rust. It's a little sneak peek. Forget about a fine edge. You'll never have a fine edge. It'll have a fine edge till you cut the first piece of cardboard, then it's instantly gone. Literally 1 foot through cardboard, no more fine edge. But it holds a working edge for quite some time and it will never rust. It's actually pretty impressive stuff. Yeah, very easy to see it on the workbench for sure. These bigger ones, he sent me this one, right? And I don't know if everybody was here for the last stream or not, but you know, the white part you see in here is glow in the dark, which sounds cool if it was tritium. But you know, if it's something that you sitting in the light like it is right now, won't make it glow. You got to put a flashlight on it, so it kind of doesn't make sense. It's not like you're going to be using this in the dark to take a knife apart. So I'm thinking just that solid lime green on the spinner would probably look the best. So Terravantium, yes sir, Dean Griffin. Terravantium, I'm pretty sure they make that from mining unobtainium on Pandora, and then they bring it back to Earth, and they call it Terravantium. I think that's where it comes from and how they make it. Somebody, I don't know, or just a rumor I heard. I could be wrong. Happens all the time. Oh, yeah. Right here. Here it is, Heidi. This is an amazing Tucson, the best Tucson knife I've ever had, and I've had a lot of them. The TS-129 is amazing. The TS-195 Integral is amazing. This is the next level, guys. If you saw my little short on this, you'll see. Is my video on this out yet? I can't remember. This is an integral, right? Full integral. One solid chunk of titanium makes this handle. Carbon fiber overlays. But it only weighs 2.8 ounces, and it's 3-inch blade. They've milled it out all the way through. It's absolutely amazing. This is a knife cell knife, by the way. Maybe, because, you know, I didn't make it purple. It came to me purple, right? Hey, Brian. How you doing, man? Yeah, I didn't mill that I didn't anodize that purple. It's kind of like a sign. But yeah, this came in for the knife cell, and I fell in love with this thing instantly. The action's excellent. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's just show you real quick. If you didn't see that little short I did, let's show you how much milling they did on this integral handle to get this weight down. I mean, they went above and beyond on this one. Some Tucson knives are just, you know, they're like, yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. Nothing special. Some are, yeah, that's really good. That's pretty good. You know, that's a great deal with materials for the money. And then occasionally, holy shit, why has no one else done this yet? Why has no one else done this yet? Get a toothpick out here. Oh, wrong side. Gotta pop that. There we go. They milled all the way through on both sides. Well, they didn't mill the lock bar, right? But these holes at the top here, they're milled all the way through on the other side. But this is one chunk of titanium, right? It's not two different scales here. It's an integral, skeletonized to the point they got this 3-inch knife down to 2.8 ounces with an M390 blade. This is impressive, man. I haven't seen anyone out there do this, you know? None of the big brand names, nobody has done this yet. This is the first integral I've seen where they milled it this way to keep the weight down. Jeremy, I don't know, man. You may be able to find them on eBay. I don't think they're on Amazon. If they are on Amazon, you'll have to wait a month or so to get it. Actually, I think White Mountain Knives had them at one point in time, but they're sold out right now. White Mountain Knives had them for like $220. And I looked on eBay, and they were, you know, being bidded on, right? They weren't buy it now sort of thing, and they were going for $250 to $300 for this knife. But you could have bought these on White Mountain Knives for like $200 with the 10% discount code when they were in stock. And that's what this one will be at in the knife sale if I don't buy it. If I don't buy it, that is. So, why has no one else? All these smart guys out there doing the CAD files. It's genius. It really is genius. Just mill all the way through both sides. Because I was looking in here with the flashlight. When you see my overview video of it, or unboxing video of it, I'm looking in here and looking at all the milling, right? And I'm like, man, how did they send something in there and mill that way and mill that way? I couldn't figure it out. It's like, how did they do that? Because it's, you know, it's one piece. So I took it apart, or took the scales off, or overlays off, and I'm like, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. And it's, you know, great detent too, man. Great detent. Such a good knife. And they chose purple. It's like they made it for me. They made this knife for me. They watched my channel. They heard me bitch and complain about heavy knives and wanting them to be lightweight. And they made it for me. I mean, I feel special, right? I'm kidding, obviously, but kind of felt that way to me. It is a lot for a Tucson Bang Bang, but if any other company out there did this, what they did on this knife, to any other knife out there, you know, this is a $300 knife, right? If they were to do this on this knife, this would be a $500 knife. No doubt about it. Plus this weighs, it's got over 4 ounces. This weighs under 3 ounces. Yeah. The only thing that I could say they could have done better, they chose, if they would have went with a purple dark matter fat carbon on this, Even if it rose the price $50, man, I'm just not a big fan of that weave carbon fiber personally. I think it looks cheap when everything else about this knife screams premium, right? Innovative, really innovative. Yeah, bang bang, skeleton knives. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the chat here for a second, guys. I've just been running my mouth for 10 minutes straight. All right. Anything purple, you figured Jamie anodized it. And I didn't anodize it. I didn't. And when I looked at White Mountain Knives, they sold it anodized purple and non-anodized. There were two different variants, but they were all sold out. So I was checking pricing for it for the knife sale. All right, Chinese engineering. Yes, you know Chicago. Some Chinese engineering like this, yeah, they knocked it out of the park. But some Chinese engineering is just like, what were they thinking, right? It's terrible. Yeah, behind the edge. I kind of like the look of that pivot screw also. I haven't taken the pivot out yet. If you ever disassembled an integral, they can be a kind of a pain in the butt. They're easy to take apart. They can be a pain in the butt to put them back together. I have a disassembly for the Tucson TS195, which is an integral. Getting the pivot in part of the way, dropping a bearing on there, going up a little higher, putting the blade on there, going up a little higher, putting another bearing in there, and then going all the way through the other side. They can be a pain to reassemble, so I didn't take it all the way apart. That Nimble T ID is in the next knife sale. It will be available. That honeycomb pattern, that's another one I was looking at. I was like, man, you could anno this thing and do some amazing, color combos. You do your low voltage first, right, which will put all the milled honeycombs one color. Then you polish off the flats up here and the flats on the top, the raised areas, and then do a low voltage and do a two-tone anno on this knife. It could be amazing. It really could be amazing. TS389, Dean. TS389. This one's the TS389. My favorite Tucson ever, by far. There's not even a close second. This one's a special one for Tucson in my opinion, because I haven't seen anyone else do what they did. And there are times Tucson does stuff that no one else does, and you're like, why the hell did they do that? There's a reason no one else is doing it. But with this one, it's like, why isn't everybody else doing it? They're on to something here. If there's another one out there like it, I haven't seen it. I'm not aware of it, so. Hey, guys, don't worry. Don't get excited. Don't worry. It's just Nate. It's just Nate. No need to worry. Jay Dizzle? Yeah, Jay Dizzle. Adi, that's my thoughts exactly. Purple dark matter. Take this weave out, put purple dark matter in it. It'd be cheap too, because these are just basic inlays, right? Honestly, I might be able to do these myself. That's how easy it is. The only place where it's different on the inside is on this one. It's milled out a little more where the lock bar comes in at to give it a little more space. So that one section right here is milled a little deeper than the rest on both the other ones. But this one's easy, easy. TS269 is your baby? No, Sensor, I really wish they would. That's one thing I really don't like about Tucson. It's all the numbers. But when you're making that many models, putting out that many models that quickly, it's like, what else do you do? How many names can you think of? I guess you could go with animal names, like QSP does birds, right? I think they do all birds. By the way, the drink tonight is another body armor. And I got light. I didn't get light because I needed, low calories. I'm actually trying to gain weight. But I went with it because it's peach mango. Never went something different. And it's actually better than the strawberry banana I normally get that isn't low calorie. So it tastes better. Really good. All right. I got to check to see if that last bit driver sold real quick, guys. Yep, it's sold. So Bruce, if you're in here, my friend, I'm sorry, they're all gone. They're sold out. I will get some more though in the future. All right, guys. How many people we got in here right now? 32. We'll wait for that one. We'll wait for that one. I am going to attempt to put up a poll though. This poll is going to be which knife am I going to buy next, and you guys are going to choose it for me. I got to figure out how to do it. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. I can't see the chat right now. Okay, I got to get the keyboard out here so I can actually type. Because you guys, the money I have in Amazon right now, thanks to you guys, right? You guys using my affiliate link, it builds up over time, and I can buy a knife. Okay, I gotta type these model numbers in there real quick, or these models. Alright, next one. Add option. And there's 4 to choose from. And you can take the time to go look these up on Amazon. These are all on Amazon, okay? Because you basically get gift cards, so you have to spend it there. And whichever one of these knives you choose, I'm going to do like a unboxing of it, an overview. I'm not going to review it, and I'm going to give it away to one of you. So it will become one of your knives. We got 33 in here right now. Okay, here we go. Make sure I got that all in there right. Yeah, it all looks right. There we go. We're going to let that run till the end of the stream. Whatever wins will become a giveaway in the future. So you guys basically bought the knife by using my Amazon affiliate link. That Kaiser Cerepe, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's a tiny little top flipper, but man, the scales that are on it, I love the look of that little thing, man. That thing looks pretty sweet. And then one of them is the Kershaw Iridium, and actually that's not the Kershaw Heist, grab the wrong knife. That's a great knife too though. I love this Kershaw Heist. I love their Duralock, which is their axis lock. They did such a good job on it. One of the best, you know, non-Benchmades I've felt, actually. Well, non-Benchmade, non-TRM. But they did a great job. And this one's on washers, so I'm curious to see how the one on bearings feels. But everyone out there has already reviewed that knife, so it's not going to get views. This isn't about views. This is about which knife would you want to win. So, hey Dwayne. All right, I'm gonna scroll up while you guys vote and catch up on the chat. Hey Craig. Yeah, I'm trying, Craig. Peach mango tonight, man. Peach mango. I doubt if anyone from Body Armor ever does watch this, they know I'm a fan, right? It's pretty obvious. No, I never got a Quiet Carry 9 antimatter. That's actually something I've got on a sticky note because I'm old and can't remember shit anymore. So, you know, I've got the 4 knives for the poll you're doing right now on a sticky note. I've got something else I got to talk to you about on a sticky note. Oh, I should also tell you, I now have an affiliate link with Blade Ops. You'll see it in my past few videos and all my future videos. I'm now an affiliate with Blade Ops. They don't offer discount codes, but if you do buy something there, it does help to support the channel. So I'll just drop my vaporizer. And they have a pretty good selection there. They have a lot of cool stuff there. So yeah, pretty awesome. And then this is the other one. These are knives I was going to ask the community, any of you out there. These are knives that I would love to check out. The Rosie, which everybody wants to check one out. These are not, if anyone sends me any of these knives, it's going to stay on my desk for a week or two, long enough for me to play with it a little while and make some videos with it. The Quiet Carry 9, since somebody just brought that up, antimatter. I really want to check out the 9 because I love the Quiet Carry Drift. The new Microtech MSI or the Stitch, but I think there's an auto stitch. I have no interest in that one. They have basically an axis lock, or it's actually not a coil. It's not not a mega spring, it's a coil spring. You know what I'm talking about, like their new MSI, but they have a stitch version of that. Either one of those from Microtech I want to check out. Because I would never buy either because they're both way too big for me. I just want to feel what their axis or their... So it's actually kind of a combination between a ball lock and an axis lock. Microtech's new, whatever you want to call it, lock. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Sharif designed the Ruckus? I didn't know that. I knew he designed the Momentum, right? The Momentum looked a little big for me. I wasn't really into that one, but the Ruckus looks pretty interesting. Go look them up. If anybody wants to go look any of those four up, go look them up. Take your time. That poll is going to be up for the rest of the stream. So if you want, I'll post links to them all. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll post links to them all. First one on the list was the Civivi Mini Praxis. I actually have a Praxis here at the moment for the next knife cell. A full-size Praxis. So it'd actually be cool to have that one here to compare. But, you know, don't do it for that reason. The one thing I don't like about the Praxis, it's big. It's a pretty big knife. All right, so there's a link to the Praxis. If anybody wants to go look at that one. Or the Mini Praxis, I should say. Yeah, the Ruckus is winning. And the Mini Praxis is in last place. So don't ignore that link. I'm going to go delete that. Just go ahead and delete that. Nobody's interested in that one. But that... a Kaiser Serape? No, not, it can't be rapey. It can't be a rapey knife. That would be so wrong. Serape. I'm going to go with Serape. The Ruckus. Okay. The Ruckus is actually OS 10 also. It's not D2. That's one of the reasons I picked that one also. It's not a D2 knife. The only D2 on that list is the actual Kershaw Iridium. Half-face blade disaster. Have you all seen it? No. What is that, Jeremy? I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a half-face? I'm confused. You know, a Kubi I've never had, but I've heard so many people talk so good about it. And the reason I haven't got it was because it's D2, but they recently, well not recently, but a while back they released the S35BN version of it, and it was purple. The Kubi Royal. And it's a front flipper. I've always wanted to get one, but never have. I don't think they even have them on Amazon anymore, the S35BN version with purple G10. Let's get this out of here. Pull out some more knives. You guys have seen these, the brown, the nimble. We got some more here. I'm actually going to unbox a couple and let you see them. Oh, by the way, this Chavez is the Sangre. I think that's how you say it. Sangre, the Warncliffe. On my Wi-Fi going out. If you are hearing me after what I just said, say everything's okay or something like that in the comments. Because my phone just said I lost connection and then made me reconnect. Alright. Oh, you guys haven't seen this one yet. There is a liner lock drift in the cell. This is the titanium drift. With the knurled finish on the titanium. So there's going to be two quiet carry drifts in the cell. Okay, we're good now. Thank you guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my Wi-Fi or my router just went retarded on me. Or I actually can't say retarded anymore. YouTube, ignore that. Alright, we got 3 knife cell knives here that I am going to let you guys see in the live stream. One of the boxes is kind of deformed. Yeah, actually, if you watch my shorts, you've already seen this knife. This is a Yo Jumbo. These other two you haven't seen yet, I don't think. I don't think I've unboxed them yet, so. Spyderco Yo Jumbo. a beast of a knife. This is a weapon. This is not a tool. This knife, actually, it was actually designed as a weapon, quite literally. Compared to the Yojimbo 2, my goodness, such a big knife, such a beast of a knife. Yeah, Dean, the drift is amazing. I haven't held the 9, but the 9 looks kind of chunkier, thicker. The drift is like super thin, man. 90 thousandths blade stock. And Vanax, super clean blade still. There's this, there will be this one in the cell, the titanium frame lock, and also the liner lock version will be in the cell, the black G10 liner lock. So there'll be 2 of them available in the next cell. Yeah, it's a big knife, Heidi. That's a big one. That's what she said, Heidi. Heidi, what'd you think of the video this morning? I'm sure you got a giggle out of it. I hope you did. The whole video. 5 very nice holes. Yeah, it looks thicker behind the edge. It looks like a much thicker knife. Which, honestly, I don't know, man. Generally, a thinner knife for me, ergonomically, isn't as good because it makes me bend my knuckles. Something about the shape of the drift, it just conforms to my hand. It just feels perfect in my hand. Yeah, it just feels so nice. And it's got such good action. Alright, let's open up this next Spyderco real quick. You haven't watched it yet, Heidi? How dare you? Did you say you need a pair of 3 just, Nate? Is that what you said? Well, since you asked. Not just any pair of 3, though. Maximet pair of 3 with a Lynch clip and a titanium backspacer. This will be in the next cell also. Yeah, behind the edge, I'm the opposite, man. The big knives are, like that Yojimbo, that thing's ridiculous for me. It's a knife I would never buy, but if you have extra large hands, I see exactly why you would want it, because, you know, the Yojimbo is probably going to feel small to you and not feel very comfortable, I would imagine. But for a medium-sized hand, the Yojimbo 2 is perfect. So that's another one, a pair of 3, the Maximet pair of 3. Yeah, such a nice knife. I've never had a Maximet knife. I've never owned one or sharpened it, so I hear it holds an edge like forever, though. The Yojimbo will. All right, I think I'm back. I don't know what's going on with my internet today. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, we are having thunderstorms, Jasper. Well, not at the moment, but we've been having them all day here on the East Coast. Real bad ones. I don't know if you heard that Yojimbo's S30V, Brian. No, Brian, it wasn't the Yojimbo. You guys probably missed me unboxing this because I didn't realize I was disconnected when I did it, but this is the new 15V Manix 2. This will also be in the next knife cell. And conveniently, there will also be a Manix 2 upgrade kit with a ceramic ball, lighter spring, and a titanium cage in the cell. So that could be a good combo. I love the Manix 2. I love it so much. I like mine better though. I like mine much better. But you could do this with this. And I don't know much about 15V, but apparently it's got like edge retention for days, right? It'll hold its edge for a very, very long time. You don't like the looks of the Manix, Jasper? Well, you know, I agree with you out of the box, but you can't tell me you don't like that. Actually, you can. It won't hurt my feelings. Because to me, man, this is a masterpiece of a knife. Considering now it only weighs 3.3 ounces, too. Yeah. My favorite knife in my collection right now, the Manix 2. Yeah, Dean, that's a Manix 2. That's the murdered out Manix 2 that you can get, that I've added AWT Applied Weapons Technology Scales, a Flatanium cage, and a Rips Garage Tech pocket clip, fat carbon pocket clip. And with these scales, you get to delete both the liners, so it cuts the weight way down. They're 5 ounces out of the box, so it gets it down to 3.3 ounces with that build. Yeah, see, I'm not a PM2 guy, Jasper. I'm a PM3 guy. For me, the PM2 is too big. Honestly, the Manix is too big for me. Well, not really too big. It's just heavy. It was heavy, but now it weighs less than this Para 3. This Manix 2 weighs less than this Para 3. These scales are a game changer for the Manix 2. Tornadoes in Alabama and Georgia, Heidi? Oh. Are they headed your way? They headed south? We had the craziest sounding thunder today. Earlier today. It's like, sounded like, well, I was in the military and we did demolitions, so we had different ranges where we would detonate demolitions, right? But when we weren't there and there was another unit there and we're miles away, you hear this rumbling like boom, 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 boom. You know what it is. It's them doing demos for a couple miles away. That's what the thunder sounded like. It didn't sound like thunder. It sounded like bombs going off in a distance. It's weird sounding. Richard, I don't think so. I think the Manix 2 lightweight has rivets in it. I don't think it even has screws. Somebody can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Dean, they're pretty much cleared out now here where I'm at. They were here this morning, this afternoon. But yeah, we had thunderstorms all day here in North Carolina. Yeah, I think the Manix 2 has rivets. I don't think you can swap out the scales. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me go look at AWT's website and see if they sell scales for the Manix 2 lightweight. Yeah, my internet on my computer's going slow too. That's probably why my phone's cutting out. Something's not right. Alright, let's see. Shop Manix. No, they do not have them for the lightweight, unfortunately. Ah, it does have screws behind the edge. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But they're not showing any on Applied Weapons Technology for the Manix 2 lightweight. To where like the Para 3, they do have Para 3 scales and Para 3 lightweight scales, but they're not showing Manix 2 lightweight scales at all. Just Nate's one of those giants. Yeah, I get it for you, man, for sure, for sure. Yeah. It's kind of like the other day in one of my videos, I was talking about this knife. Knives that are worth the search, right? The AD20S, that lots of people are looking for this knife. I would never buy this knife. It's ridiculous, right? It's absolutely ridiculous for a medium-sized hand. But I totally understand if you have an extra large or double XL hand, why you would be searching for this knife, because the fit and finish and the action are absolutely amazing. It's just giant for me, but for a larger person, it's probably just right. Same with that Yojimbo. I love the Yojimbo too, but you probably aren't a big fan of the Yojimbo too, I would imagine. Another f5.5 for the cell. Love those knives. They're so good. I'm debating whether or not this one's going to go in the cell. I really am. I like it, but I want the titanium one. I don't want the G10 variant. I just don't want it. And I don't want to mess it up because I know as soon as I get a titanium one, I'm going to sell it. So why use it and mess it up and lower the value, right? Atlanta Blade Show is not that far away. It's really not that far away, and I can wait. I procrastinate on everything I do anyway. Yeah, the Chavez is nice. This one's brand new too. There's not a mark on it. I got another Chavez here that's Craig's. I got a box here ready for him to ship out tomorrow, but I haven't taped it up yet. I didn't just show his address, did I? No. Where's that other one at? He had it done at Weigh a Knife. Can't remember what they call this finish, man, but my goodness. It's something else. It really is. Look at that finish they did on that pocket clip and backspacer at Weigh a Knife. You can feel it too. I'm trying to figure out how they did that. Did they use a grinding wheel and just go freaking crazy on it? What did they do to get that finish? No matter what I do, the camera is not going to do it justice. Yeah, dang Ross, aluminum ball cage, titanium aluminum ball cage. I went with aluminum instead of titanium because, well, for one, I wanted red. I was going, this whole knife was built around this Nebula fat carbon pocket clip, which isn't even made for this knife. I had to sand it down to make it fit. But I was going with the red, white, and blue theme, and black. And also the aluminum is lighter weight than titanium, so I was trying to get the weight down as light as possible. Tell you what, guys, if you ever want to have any custom work done on a knife, check out Weigh a Knife. They do amazing work. That pocket clip used to be, well, this is an older 229 back when they were better and they didn't have forehead screws, right? Everybody complained they didn't like the skull, so he changed it and made the screws mount, these screws mount from underneath. But he didn't want people to have to take the knife apart to change the pocket clip, and a lot of people complained about forehead or about the skull. They didn't want a skull, so he gave them a second clip. You get a second clip and you get forehead screws, right? You should have just left it alone, right? This is so much better than this. This is what happens when you complain too much, right? You ruin a good thing. Don't complain so much. Especially if you don't even own the knife and you're complaining. I will never buy that knife because it has that skull. You ruined it for everybody else. You were one of those people. Definitely better without the forehead screws, right? Ah, you got one of the Urban EDC f5.5s, Adi? Congrats. Congrats. Is that your first 5.5? Knock the music down? Alright. I didn't turn it up, so I don't know what changed. Alright guys, there's a channel out there that's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And he's got a big giveaway coming up when he hits 1,000 subscribers. You guys should really go subscribe to him. I'm going to tell you some of the stuff that's going to be in his giveaway. The channel is Behind the Edge. His name is Nick. Hopefully some of you in here who are watching this aren't subscribed to him. It's actually, he has a great channel. A lot of great knives and great content. So, but there's going to be a couple Beyond EDC knives given away, cold steel knives, some neck knives given away, and lots of other little things. And then his Patreon, there's going to be a bigger giveaway, but he hasn't said exactly what that's going to be yet. Oh crap, I just killed the music. Or I switched the songs, never mind. So I'm going to post a link to his channel here in just a second, as soon as I can get to it. You guys need to go subscribe to Nick, or Behind the Edge, if you aren't already. And we're going to be doing a giveaway here in a little bit too, just FYI. Come on, computer. So here is a link. Actually, let's see who won the poll first. Who won the poll? Oh, the Kubi Ruckus. Actually, the Serape was close second, but the Ruckus won. So we're going to end that. The Kubi Ruckus will be the next knife purchase, and it will belong to one of you in the future. And here is Behind the Edge YouTube channel. I'm going to pin that to the top here. If you are not subscribed to him, go subscribe. Not just for the giveaway that's going to be coming up at 1K. Actually does really good videos and a lot of great knives. I'm going to pin his link to the top there. And I got to go add the Ruckus to my cart so I don't forget. And just so you know, I'm going with the white G10. I'm going for the Stormtrooper look. There's only 3 of those left in stock too. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy it real quick before they sell out. Sorry, I can't see the chat. Proceed to check out. Yeah, we're going with the Stormtrooper. It'll be here on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what they said about the Weehot bits too. Those bastards took 2 freaking weeks. Points. What's the point in Prime? Alright, the Ruckus is ordered. Hey, Drewby. Or Drew. I'm doing good, man. I hope you are too. Icing. It's called Icing. Is Craig still in here? That was his, I was hoping he's in here to get... Craig, what's that finish called on your, Chavez? On the pocket clip in the backspacer? Cracked ice, or I can't remember, something like that. Yeah, you're gonna love it, Heidi. You're gonna love the F5.5. It truly is one of the best filling knives you're ever gonna fill. I mean, the ergonomics are as good as you can get. They really are. I can't imagine what you could do to make them better. For my hand size, anyway. If you're one of those guys with double XL hands, yeah, it probably feels terrible to you. And then the action is just like glassy smooth. Glassy smooth. So good. Especially for the money when you consider it's made by Riat. You can pick the, well, that one's like $220, but the titanium one you got, I think, is only $289 or something like that. All right, Dang Ross has already subscribed. Jim just subscribed. And the giveaway knife today, guys, is going to be a sin cut. Let's get some of these out of the way. I'll go ahead and show you guys the knife that will be given away. Actually, I gotta get some body armor. My throat's getting dried out. Just a second. I made a point to go pee before I started the stream tonight, so I wouldn't have to go midstream. This Sin Cut feels like a premium knife, but it's not premium materials, but it looks and feels like a premium knife. Another one of those I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it. Maybe they did and I missed it. It's been out for a while. Sin Cut Tynan. Super thin and slicey. Great action. I can kind of reverse flick it without the fuller. Yeah, I can do it. You just gotta get it right here where you can get your middle finger on it, and you can reverse flick it without a fuller. That's how good the action is, but it's mainly a flipper, but it's so thin, man. Thin and slicey. And the blade still in this one, I'm trying to remember. Something that was good for like kitchens. Was it VG10? Does it say on the box? I haven't opened this thing in a long time. I don't remember. But it's a super thin and slicey knife. Great little user knife, right? One you can use and abuse and not feel bad about doing it. What was that blade still? I can't remember. I'm gonna go look it up. CR15 COMOV. Yeah. So a great stainless still. These run about $50. So this is a knife I got for a giveaway a while back, and never gave it away because other people donated a lot of things to my giveaways. So I gave away the stuff people donated, and this has just been sitting on a shelf. But I still got other things people have donated, but I got to give away, you know, the stuff that's been here so long. So this is a great knife. It really is. Make a great user knife. It is lefty and righty friendly. Great detent. It is a steel frame lock, but it's not that heavy really for its size. Nice forward finger choil. I mean, even back in normal grip, you got plenty of room, but up here it feels so good. Got some jimping up here to lock you in. Where's it at? I can reverse flick it, I promise. I haven't done it much lately, so yeah. Yeah, it's got a great detent, so once you break it, even without a fuller, you can deploy the blade. So that will be the giveaway knife tonight, and it will include some stickers, of course. Some swag. And you're going to have to do like we normally do. You're going to have to, actually, yeah, we'll do it that way. I'll just pick the phone up and point it at my computer so you can see the random comment picker, but there's going to be a video. We're going to go ahead and get this done before my internet goes completely out. So let me go get a link for you guys. And you're going to have to go to this video and comment, as always. And it's going to be a video I think you should watch. I really think you should watch the video because it's actually a great video. It's one that I watched earlier, right? I think it came out yesterday, but I watched it. Actually, I think I watched it yesterday. And it's for one of these knives right here. The video you're going to have to comment on to win this knife, the Sin Cut, is about this knife. The American Blade Works Model 1. Such a great value. This one will be in the knife sale, by the way. Alright, let's get over here. Are you guys seeing me? Am I back? Before I post this link, I need to make sure you guys are actually seeing my stream right now. Because I'm seeing like you guys saying it's down again, but it may just be a time delay. Alright. I'm seeing... We're good? We're good. Good to go. Alright. Hey, RV Cruising! You got the last bid driver, dude. You got the very last one. I don't know if you were in here earlier. But I was about to tell everyone, oh, there's none left. Or there's one left, and then you bought the last one right before my stream started. All right, we're good. All right, let me go copy the link again. I didn't want to post it in there if you guys can't even see it. So, blades and EDC is all you got to type. There are no spaces. Blades and EDC, no spaces. Here, I'll type it in there first. That's what you're going to have to comment, right? No spaces. And then I'm going to pin the link. And you got to subscribe. You got to go to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button on the video, and comment Blades and EDC on the video, okay? Not in here, guys. Not in here. On the video. The link I just posted. Leave my stream. Go to that video. Subscribe to that channel. Hit the like button on that video. And comment Blades and EDC just like you see there on that video. Then come back here. It's now 9:58. We'll go till like, 10:05 or something like that. Give everybody time to go over there and get back. All right, I'm seeing the numbers watching dwindle. That's a good sign. It means they're all going over there. And at that point in time, there were 874 subs and 35 likes when I posted that link. So we'll check that in a minute, see what it changes to. Hopefully there's some new people subscribing. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, no worries, Greg. No worries. You can already be subbed. Just being subbed is good enough. Whether you just did it or you did it a while back. We're trying to get into 1K so you can hit that 1. As a YouTuber, when you hit 1K, it changes everything. It really does. Hitting 100's awesome. It really is. Hitting 500's awesome. But when you hit that 1,000 mark, it's a special thing. It really is a special thing. So. And when anybody that I know of gets close, I will do the same thing. You know what I mean? Try to help them. I don't know if anyone out there ever did that for me, and I just didn't know it. Maybe they did, because there were times where all of a sudden I would get like a 50 subscriber bump in a week, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? This doesn't happen, right? Now I get about, here lately I've been getting close to 50 a week. But back then when I was a much smaller channel, there were a couple times that I got like a big bump in subscribers, and I was like, maybe somebody did what I'm doing. But I saw this first on Tri-State EDC's channel several months ago. He did it with, I don't remember which, it was Edgy American, I think, but he was called something else, Shane Gables. He did it on his channel, a couple other channels. You got to go subscribe, comment, like their videos. I was like, man, it's so awesome. So cool. So cool of him to do that. Such a great idea, too, right? If you're watching my video, you're already subscribed. So why not try to help someone else? That's the way I look at it. Wow, here we go. Let's be nice, right? Let's be nice. And let's do something kind for someone. That glare is terrible. Here, we'll put something under there. Let's be nice and do something kind for someone, right? That's what it's all about. Thank you for subbing, Jim. Thank you too, Mark. Shane won a trip to Blade Show? Where did he do that at? Who gave that away? How did I miss it? Seriously though, I'm gonna go, but I gotta drive 3.5 hours to get there. Who gave away a trip to Blade Show? I am in the South, Bang Bang. I'm in the South, so I don't think my draw is that bad though. I've definitely heard worse, but I am in the South, so. It's what, the American-made knife? Okay, we're going to have to do this giveaway soon, or there's not going to be a giveaway because my damn internet's going to go out completely. I don't know what's going on. I think we're back, though. But I just got the wheel of death on my end. Okay, good. You guys can see me and hear me. Good. All right, let me go over and 43 watching now. If you are wanting to enter the giveaway to win the Sencut Tynan and you weren't aware, you got to go to the link pinned at the top of the chat, subscribe to that channel, hit the like button on that video, and comment Blades and EDC on that video. Just like this. No spaces. There's definitely a few more of you here now than there were before. Probably your girlfriend's accounts. Or your kids' accounts. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, Bang Bang, you sound like one of those damn crazy Canadians. You guys love the O, the O vowel, right? Hey, Todd. Todd, you've been lurking. Have you entered the giveaway yet? Minnesota. Minnesota. Yeah, exactly, Bang Bang. I watch, I haven't watched so much lately, but I used to watch a lot of Gold Rush, and they're always up in Alaska and Canada. And the O always stands out so much. And then there was, what was that movie, the beer movie back in the 80s? Some of you older guys are going to remember what I'm talking about. Yeah, Rob's Nerdy Knives. No spaces. Go to the link in the pinned in the chat. Subscribe to that channel. Like that video. Comment on that video. Blades and EDC. No spaces. Strange Brew. Strange Brew. That's it, Todd. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's a classic, dude. Such a good movie. I haven't watched that in years, but man, just thinking about the Minnesota makes me want to go watch Strange Brew again. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Back when movies were actually meant to entertain and not indoctrinate. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, back when, movies were what they were and not something else. Whatever you want to call them today. Propaganda, maybe. Indoctrination. Oh. We'll leave that there. I'm going to wait another minute or so. Make sure everyone has a chance to enter. I wish I had known Nick was going to buy a Model 1, right? Well, maybe he doesn't like titanium. Or maybe he does, I don't know. But he didn't know this one was available. Could have got him a really good deal, but, it is what it is. Exactly, behind that. They were movies. They were meant to entertain you, not indoctrinate you or brainwash you. They made a series of Strange Brew, ID? This is not the giveaway knife, Rob's Nerdy Knives. This is not the giveaway knife. The video you just went and liked and the channel you subscribed to and the video you commented on was a video about this knife, but this is not the giveaway knife. No. The giveaway knife is a sin cut. We're not at that, we're not balling like Jared Neves or Metal Complex yet, where we're giving away $300 knives. We're not there yet. We are going to get there one day. We're going to continue to push on and drop a video every morning at 6:30, no matter what day it is or what's going on in your life, how you feeling. It's going to be a video every morning at 6:30. We're going to get there. One day I would love to give away a knife like this, but right now we are not there, so. Oh, Fargo was actually a great series. Well, the first couple seasons were great. Then it kind of went, I don't know, it got really stupid. The season 1 of Fargo was absolutely amazing. Yeah, you hoser. What's up, Bob? Take off, hoser. Yeah. Crazy thing is, I'm 40, well, I'll be 47 in April. And I remember Strange Brew. I remember my parents watching it when I was a kid, right? That's when it came out, right? Like in the 80s. So I was like 10 or something like that when Strange Brew came out. But that movie is stuck in my head my entire life from watching that movie. I probably shouldn't have watched it at my age, but you know, my parents were hippies. You know, they just smoked a lot of pot, so they were pretty free spirits. You're on the morning bowl doing it, Sensor? That's a little TMI, my friend. A little TMI. Or you mean smoking a bowl? Or do you mean sitting on the bowl? Or are you sitting on the bowl while you're smoking a bowl, while you're watching Blades and EDC at 6:30 in the morning? I mean, I'm a little confused here. You have to clarify. I will be 47, ID. 47. I'll be 47 April 17th. I was born in 76. Yeah. Sitting on the bowl while ripping the morning bowl. Good for you, Sensor. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. There's no better way to watch my channel because at that time in the morning you're not fully awake, and if you're getting stoned too, you are paying absolutely no attention to the low video quality, the screw ups I make. No wonder you're here. It all makes sense now. I'm just kidding, obviously, but you know. All right, I think it's time for the giveaway. Yeah, it's way past time. Okay, so we're going to do this differently because I'm going to have to go open up. I'll take the phone over where you guys can see my screen. Let me go ahead and open the site, and then I'll copy and paste the link. Where's the giveaway link? All right. Dizzy, I apologize. All right, I'm just going to hold this here because I don't have any other way to do it. The mount won't rotate that much. So we're going to go over, here we go. This is that video, Behind the Edge, American Blade Works, Model 1, right? Gordon, this is where he was at when we started. 35 likes and 874 subscribers. I don't know if that changes in live time while I got it paused or not. We're going to find out though. Let's pause that again. 882 subs, 59 likes. Awesome. Oh, there's my comment from yesterday. Lots of comments. Hey, Dean, you didn't listen, dude. You didn't listen. You put Blades and EDC sent me. No spaces. It will not find your comment. Blades and EDC with no spaces. If you put spaces, it will not work. You will not be entered. Like Tori here got it right. Rob got it right. Somebody pasted in the chat over there because I can't see the chat right now. Gooden got it right. Jasper got it right. Actually, Jasper, you put a hashtag. I don't know if it'll come up with a hashtag, my friend. You might want to go put another comment without a hashtag. Rob's got it right. Verona got it right. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to go fix it. Here, I'm gonna copy it right here. Dwayne got it right. I'm gonna copy it and go paste it in the chat. This is how it has to be. Or when I do the search, it will not find your comment. It has to be exactly this. You don't have to put anything else. But that has to be in your comment or you will not be in the drawing to win. So, all right. Sorry about the moving camera, guys. We're very lo-fi here. Low tech. This is low tech. All right, it's 10:13. At 10:14, I'm going to go copy that link and do the drawing. So, see how many does it? 111 comments. There's a lot more than 11 comments. Why does it say 11 comments? Let's go ahead and pause this silly music. All right, 813. Here's my new mic, the Yeti Blue. You're not hearing it right now because I had to disconnect it from my phone. But that's what you were hearing at the beginning of the stream. Which sounds better, what you're hearing right now or what you heard the first hour? I'm curious. Yeah, the earlier mic sounded better, Greg, the Yeti. Dean, we don't do it like that here, man. We don't do it like that. I'm gonna post the link again. Go fix your comment. Go fix your comment. Here's the link, Dean. We'll wait. There's the video. Let's give Dean a minute to go enter. A lav mic? No. I've looked at the Shore and Rode mics, but geez, I'm not dropping 300 on a mic yet. I'd much rather buy a Chavez or a Shadow. Thank you, David. I think it sounded better. I did some tests earlier using this mic compared to I recorded. You should have saw me. I made a complete fool of myself. If anybody would have been watching, I was sitting here recording myself saying stupid stuff and flicking knives to hear the sound. Did it the same using just a phone and then using just the mic. And to me, in my ear, the mic sounded a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Dean, comment when you're done, if you're back. Okay, you're good to go. All right, time to do the drawing. Well, let me hold this where I'm trying to make you guys dizzy or motion sickness here. All right, we're going to copy this link. Go to the random comment picker, paste that link. We are going to filter duplicate users. And the text thing. I'm doing this one-handed. Make sure I type that right. Blades and EDC. Yes. Do some math. And get the comments. 36 unique comments. All right. You guys ready? All right, let's go pick a winner. Dean, oh shit. Dean, yeah, you better be shouting me out, my friend, and all other YouTube channels. Congrats, Dean. Congrats, my friend. You are the winner. Email me at bladesandedc@gmail.com. All right, send me an email with your shipping address, or you can DM me on Instagram. Either way works for me, whatever is easier for you. Blades, I'll type my email address in the chat. I'll also link my Instagram, whatever you prefer. All right, there is the email, Dean, and the Instagram is coming next. Send me your address at either or will work. Dean, if you're not, you better be liking all my videos in the future. All of them. We should be back on the other mic now. The audio should have changed, right? I just plugged the phone back in to the adapter for the mic. Did the audio get better? 1 if it got better, 2 if it got worse. Type that in the chat. 1 if it got better, 2 if it got worse. We're doing live time testing here. Dean forgot to subscribe. What are the odds of that shit, right? What are the freaking odds? All right, definitely got better. Definitely got better. B for Baron. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What? What you y'all writing? What you y'all writing? Yeah. Okay, Brian. Everybody, thank you. I don't think I saw a single 2. I think they were all number 1s. Yeah, not a single 2. So everybody likes the desk mic better. That's awesome. Oh, we're just messing with you, Dean. We're just messing with you, man. The odds of you winning after stopping for you to go fix your comment, I mean, it's like, what are the odds? Anyone that thinks that's suspicious doesn't know how the random comment picker works, right? I mean, you watch me do it. You watch me copy and paste it. It was totally random. You watch it cycle through. I don't know who Dean is. I've never met Dean. I'm glad Dean's here. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he subscribed, but I don't know Dean. Exactly, beef for Baron. He should like them all in the future. You know what the giveaway tonight was going to be? Had RV Cruiser not bought this right before the live stream, I was going to give away the last Joker bit driver. I was about to go in there and type. I was literally about to go onto the video and type sold on the last one. And he wanted it, so it's too late. So, but I think most people probably prefer the knife anyway. So, yeah, I know behind the edge. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. There's always going to be people that are going to, if they don't win, they're going to think it's fixed or whatever. I don't know. I've seen it in other channels, and this isn't the first time I've seen it on my channel, to be completely honest with you. So, it is what it is. There's always going to be those people. Oh, nah. I think Craig, what I was saying was, I think most people would probably rather win the new knife, right? Most people have a screwdriver with a bit or some kind of bit driver already. If it wouldn't have been for RV buying that last one, this wasn't going to be the giveaway. I was going to give away the last bit driver kit, but I'm glad he bought it. I'm glad somebody that wanted one got one. Don't take that the wrong way. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore after today. You know what I mean? They dropped today. The emails came through today. I don't want to have to be watching my emails every day to see if somebody bought the last one. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I know it sounds silly. It's not stressful. It's just, you're trying to keep up with it and update the video description in live time to show everyone what is and isn't available, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning when the video goes live, you get a bunch of emails, and the black ones were very popular, which surprised me. I thought the Jokers would sell out faster, but I only had 3 of the black ones, and I must have had 10 emails like within the first 5 minutes about the black and purple ones. The first 3 emailed me got them, so Oh, you got that same sin cut, Rob, in the Knife Nerd box? The Tynan? Oh, Tay, I appreciate you wanting to buy them, but they're not for sale overseas, unfortunately, my friend. Unless you want to pay the additional shipping and take all the risk. Shipping to Spain, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be very expensive. I'll do it with the next batch, but it's probably going to cost you $50 to ship. Trust me. Go to getgoodscrew.com and buy a good screw. You're going to be so much more fulfilled and satisfied. They're going to give you the best screw you're going to get for the amount of money you would spend to order my 3D printed driver from America and pay the shipping it's going to cost to get there. And they're going to ship it to you, And shipping's included. Go get yourself a good screw, Tay. You'll be much happier. Not to say there's anything wrong with my drivers, but I know what it's going to cost to ship it. I've tried to ship to Europe already, and it's ridiculously expensive. And then you got to deal with the customs and all that too. So. Yeah, El Cap. Onward to 1K. He's going to get there, man. It makes such a big deal when you get to 1K, because when you get to 1K, you can add members. You can do memberships. You become monetized, so you start making money off your videos. You don't make much money, don't get me wrong. You make like $1 per 1,000 views. So you're not making much money, but at least you feel like you're doing it for, you're getting something back, even if it's not much. But, being able to have members and all the other benefits that come with it in 1K, it's a big deal. There is no other big deal like that I'm aware of. I don't know. Maybe when you hit 100K, you get something special other than that. I know you get a plaque or whatever to hang on your wall, or a subscription button thing. But, going from 1 to 10 is awesome. Going from a 10 to 100 is awesome. Going from 100 to 500 is awesome. But when you hit 1K, it really opens up the entire YouTube creator world to you. Before that, you're just a guy making videos, and it's fun to communicate with all the people and have that connection. But when you hit 1K, you get to see what YouTube can really be, what you can really use it for, and what you can really do with it. So it's a big deal to hit 1K, a very big deal. Heidi, do you have the Jaeger yet? A Raptor. I haven't tried the Raptor yet. I have not tried the Raptor. Hey, you were going to go between the Raptor and the Sharp by Design Mini. Some new Sharp by Design. You went with the Raptor? Yeah, Todd, you're right. At 500, you can do the community post. But here's the thing, Todd. I've been doing community posts since I could do them, and I get no interaction. For some reason, I don't think it's that people aren't seeing them, or not. I don't think it's that people aren't responding to them. I think for some reason they don't see them, because when I think about myself, there's a lot of YouTube channels I'm sub to, right? If they're doing community posts, I don't see their community posts. They don't pop up on my feed anywhere. I have no idea if they're there or not. So when I do community posts, very few people actually see them. How close is Eon's Edge, just Nate? I like Eon's Edge also. I'm a fan. Let's go look. I can't share it with you because I'm on my phone, but let's go look. How close is he? Get some music going again, too. Eon's Edge. I actually went on his live stream one time. He likes to do this thing. I can't remember what he calls it. He's at 665. He does this thing where he brings on another channel, and you just chat, show 5 knives, 5 for 5 or something like that. I went on there one time several months ago, showed 5 knives. I was so freaking nervous. At that point in time, I was nervous to make my own videos, right? And I'm still nervous for some reason. I'll show you my hands and my knives all day, every day. I don't care. For some reason, my face, showing it on YouTube and putting it out to the world. Hey, Will, how you doing, man? It just makes me, I don't know, I get so freaking nervous, man. I get so nervous. I've been like that since I was a kid, right? Even having pictures taken made me so damn nervous. If you go back and, actually don't go back and watch my early videos in the beginning and hear you can actually hear the, almost, you can hear my voice, the trembling in my voice. I was so nervous, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like that, Hey, Dean, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. Dean, keep it for yourself, man. Unless you just really don't need it, and if you want to DSKFS it, then that's fine. You can go pick another, whoever you want to give it to, if you know someone. But you keep it, man. Keep it. Have you ever won a knife before, Dean? Keep it, man. We were just joking. I was just joking around about what, you know, we paused it for you and let you go fix it, and then you win. I mean, it's kind of like a sign from God when you really think about it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know. Okay, I get it, Dean. I completely understand. There are times you get to a certain level in your knife collecting, you're like, yeah, I'm probably not going to like that or need that or want that. I totally get it. I'll tell you what, here's what you could do, Dean. Donate it to Behind the Edge for his giveaway, his 1K giveaway that's coming up, and I'll ship it to him. Just a thought. Help him get to 1K. If you know, I'm not telling you to do that, but if you don't want it, just a thought. Another knife you can give away at 1K. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. That's awesome of you, man. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Nick, I already have your address. There's a bit driver on its way to you already, by the way. So I will ship this out to you tomorrow. You can keep it, review it, or give it away, whatever you want to do with it. Totally up to you. When I said give it away for 1K, that was kind of dumb. You know, just use it for whatever you need to use it for to make content with it or to get new subs. So. Dean did one of these, right? You know, guys, in my car, my back windows, my car is a two-door, so I have those little small windows on the back, right, on the sides. There's one of these stickers on each side of my car. And you know why I put it there? Not because I thought anybody would know what it meant. I put it there because I thought people would ask me, what does that mean? They've been on there. Zach sent them to me, I don't know, it's been at least a few months now, and not a single person has asked me what it meant. You know? Not a single person has asked me what that means, which kind of makes me a little sad, to be completely honest with you. Heidi, if you want the sticker, just message Zach. Zach stuff. He'll send them to you. He's got patches too. You know? I didn't put it there because I thought it looked cool. I put it there because of the message and because I wanted people to ask. And after 2 or 3 months now, not a single person has asked me what that means. It's the world we live in, man. Hey, Dean, in the future, my friend, as the channel grows, I want to be giving away stuff like this, right? I want to be giving away more expensive things. We're going to get there. We're going to keep knocking videos out, at least 1 a day, usually 2 a day, and sometimes a short every day also, and continue to grow it. By the way, did you guys see my short on YouTube that went live shortly before this video, the Made in the USA short? That damn thing blew up. It blew up. It got like over 2,000 views in like 30 minutes. For some reason, shorts go... Yeah, it's like 2,200 views right now. It's my #1 video right now. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. That's actually still for sale. Greg, let me check the spreadsheet real quick. I think we marked it down to 50. It's brand new too, never been used. But let me go check the spreadsheet. If that was a knife coming up in the next knife sale that wasn't already posted, I wouldn't tell you that price because channel members get early access. But since it's in the last knife sale, I can tell you what it is. And it is, yeah, $50 shipped, brand new. Where's it at? Here, pull it out of the box for you. Here you go. There you go. Yeah, if you want it, Greg, email me at bedcknifesale@gmail.com. And I'll send you the PayPal address to make payment to and ship it out to you ASAP. I love those knives, man. There's one right here. This one's mine with the black blade. I definitely prefer the micarta versions over the titanium versions. For the size of the knife, the titanium version is just really pretty freaking heavy. It really is pretty heavy. So I really prefer the micarta version myself. Let's pull out a beast of a knife real quick. I put some mineral oil on these scales, and I figured out who these scales are made by the way. If you guys were curious, or if you've been watching the videos and you've seen this knife in the past, I told you I didn't know who made the scales. Julio couldn't remember. He finally figured it out. It was Carbodize on Instagram. I'm sure most of you, if you're here, you know who Carbodize is. These are his scales. These are the nicest micarta scales I've ever seen or felt. They really are. And when I put the mineral oil on them, it brought the reds and the oranges out even more. This is a ridiculous folding pocket knife, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Unless you're that guy earlier who has the XL hand, double XL hands. If you're my size, you have a medium hand, you don't want this knife. Unless you just want a hatchet or a machete to take out in the woods and chop shit down with, this knife isn't for you. Unless you're a Spyderco collector. This is not one you're going to put in your pocket and carry, okay? Unless you're that giant dude, that 6'6" dude, this knife is not for you, okay? I'm 5'9", 5'10", 150, 160 pounds, somewhere around there. This thing is enormous. The crazy thing about it is how good the action is for such a large knife. Watch this thing drop. Just complete free fall action, right? Another one like that. Another one in the knife cell. SOCOM Bravo. Freaking drops. Jasper, are you a big guy? Well, the next knife sale will probably be Friday. It will be 2 weeks from then. And there's a whole lot of good stuff in it, man. It's going to be some of the best knives ever in any of my sales, actually. When I really think back to all of them. Got some fire that came in for this one, man. Biggest. It's actually an amazing knife. Be cool if they can make a smaller version and keep the action as good with something. This is like I'm trying to remember the blade length, almost 4.5 inch blade. They can make it with a 3-inch blade and keep this action. Yeah. Because this one will take your thumb off. If you're not fast enough, it will literally take your thumb off. Yeah, it will. Will's the guy with the deepest pockets in the knife community. Or maybe not the deepest pockets, but the best belt. The best belt for sure, because his pants can seem to hold more than anyone else's. If I had just 2 or 3 of the knives he carries, my pants would be around I'd be sagging my pants, you know? I'm not a pants sagger. I'd have to get some suspenders and a belt. Ah, Greg, really? Your hands are too big for the XL Feist? You're a giant human then. I no longer have my XL Feist. I sold it because it's kind of big for me, honestly. But I do still have my regular Feist. It's actually a great size for me. It really is. It's a terrible size to learn how to... This is the knife I learned how to do front flipping. This knife. This knife has stabbed... This knife will never leave my collection because it has way too much of my DNA on it, right? It's covered in my DNA. Trust me. This is a knife I learned how to front flip with. And I can't tell you how many times I went to do this and missed, and this damn tip of this blade got me in my palm down here. It's happened several times. I'm kind of ashamed to admit how many times that happened. I went to do this and it didn't come all the way, caught my hand, and then stabbed myself. This knife will never leave my collection, just for that reason. It's a great knife, don't get me wrong, but because it has so much of my DNA all over it, it will always be here forever. Sometimes you got to go through pain, right, to learn something. This knife hurt me. Crazy thing about this knife is when I first got into this community, before I even had a YouTube channel, I won this knife from Jared Neves in one of his giveaways. This knife came to me from Jared Neves. And then I've customized it and dyed the scales and acid etched the blade. And yeah. Crazy. You know, it's only been a little over a year since I won that from Jared. And just thinking back that long, I'm like, wow. It's pretty awesome where things are at right now, right? It's pretty wild how far things have came. I think 10 years from now, when I still have that knife, and I'm like, remembering that story, right? So any of you guys here now that have not seen this one yet, this knife I'm about to show you. The Tucson TS389. Have you guys not seen this yet? Anyone here not seen this one? This knife is a game changer, and no one is talking about it for some reason. I don't understand. I don't think they know because I didn't know. I didn't understand either until I took the scale off. No, I haven't seen a single video on this knife. And this knife should be all over every YouTube channel out there, but for some reason everyone's missed it. Integral. An integral that weighs 2.8 ounces. Amazing. I'm learning right now with my first shaman and the nub punching me. Yeah, that shaman, if you're learning to front flip on a shaman, dude, oh, your thumb's getting tore up. Shaman wasn't meant to be a front flipper, as I'm sure everyone here knows, but LCAP, yeah, the die rack. I'll tell you what, I got an email like a week ago. It says it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks. I can't see the chat right now, guys. I'm going to go read this email from Microtech. The die rack I had to send off that broke in a live stream. Let me go find it. Oh, he sent pictures of it too. I wish I could post pictures in the chat. He says, this email is to inform you that we have received your knife at Microtech Knives in North Carolina. We have included images of your knife as we received it in the mail. We will begin repair as soon as possible. Our turnaround time is 8 to 10 weeks. Keep in mind that this is an estimated time. Please wait until that 8-week mark before you reach out for an update, as we are working hard to get our RA back as quickly as possible. So, you know, It's literally just taking the scale off and swapping a spring, but it's going to take 8 weeks. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad about that. I'm not upset about that. They're honoring their warranty. They're going to do what they need to do, right? But it's literally just ship me the fucking spring. Send me the spring. I can take the 4 screws out and put it in myself, right? It's just a spring. It's a broken spring that has 2 hooks, one on each end. You know? Excuse my language. But shit like that, it's like, you know, why? Oh, the nub is punching you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's the TS389 L-Cup. This one is. I have a short on Instagram that shows me taking the inlay off here and showing you what's going on the inside. Actually, my unboxing of this knife will come out. I'll tell you which date it comes out. And I take it apart in that video because I'm so blown away by this knife and what they did with it. It's truly exceptional. It comes out on the 30th, March 30th, that morning. So it's a few days away. But this knife is exceptional. It's not just okay. It's not just good. This one's a game changer. And no one else is talking about it. I don't think anyone's taking time to look at it and understand what's actually going on here. That this is an integral. This is one chunk of titanium that weighs 2.8 ounces. And it's only that weight because the milling they did on the inside. And when you look in here, this is what got me in my unboxing of it. Let me get the flashlight on and not blind you. So, in my unboxing, I'm looking in here, right? And you see that milling? A lot of milling. And it's even on this side also, up past the light bar. I'm like, how the hell did they do that? How did they... Oh, shit. Turn the strobe light off again. On again. All right. I'm like, this is integral, right? That's not 2 pieces. This is all one chunk. How did they put something in there and mill that way and then mill that way? Well, they didn't. They cut through both sides of the integral handle at the same time. So the hole that's on this side is the same hole that's on this side. But what I'm really curious about is on this side, or on this side where there is no light bar, there's milling down here, right, on the bottom. And there's milling up top, different holes. On the top, it goes through both sides of the handle. On the bottom, for some reason, it only goes through this side. And they didn't cut through the light bar somehow. So I'm curious how they set their machine up to cut through this side and somehow stop and not cut through this side. How did they do that? How did they do that? Yeah, it is a humongous pivot ID, but you know, actually I'm gonna take the damn thing off in case some of you in here haven't seen it yet. That's how I'm just blown away by this thing. I'm trying to figure out how they did it. I guess you can set a CNC machine to, once it cuts through one layer, it'll stop. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just a thought. So, keep in mind, this is not a scale. This is one chunk. Like, if you've ever had the Tucson TS195 in hand, it's a solid chunk of titanium, right? But it's thick. It's kind of heavy. This thing is so freaking lightweight. And it's an integral. But if you look in there, let me adjust the flashlight so I don't blind you. You can see the carbon fiber on the other side, right? All right, let me turn that down. So you can see the carbon fiber on the other side, but they didn't cut through the light bar somehow. So they cut these holes through here and stopped it somehow to not allow it to cut through over here. But the top, they cut through both sides of the titanium. First they had to cut down a slot down the middle of this chunk of titanium, right? They had to cut this width out of a solid chunk. And then they had to cut through here, out this side, all the way across the top. And then on this side they cut through just this side and stopped it before it hit the light bar. How the hell did they do it? Craig. Hey, Craig, did you see my message on Instagram? If you did and replied, I apologize. I haven't looked at Instagram, but yeah, this thing's impressive. I'm not aware of any other knife out there that has done anything remotely close to this. This is, in my opinion, very innovative. However they did it, it's very innovative. I mean, honestly, with an integral knife, it's so much more sturdy in hand, solid feeling, because you don't have, you know, two moving scales, two moving liners, you know, all these different pieces and parts. It's actually really impressive what they've done here. And there hasn't been much from Tucson that's impressed me like, actually there hasn't been anything that's impressed me like this. I mean, an integral is one thing, right? Like the TS195 integral, that, you know, other companies are doing integrals, like the Tuya Big Belly, carbon fiber integral, right? All one handle, right? An integral's not really that innovative at this point. This is something different. It really is something different. Everybody's talking about this damn large pivot hole. Actually, we don't know how big the hole is, okay? How big is that hole? Let's go take a look at that hole. We're going to investigate this hole, guys. It's on this side, right? So you have to make a hole. You know, it's not like a normal knife. A normal knife, there's a hole through the scales that are just the size of the pivot itself. It's got to be bigger than an integral, so you have to have enough space to drop your bearings in there, drop your washer in there. It's very different construction. So you have to have a bigger pivot. Honestly, they got a little carried away. I agree. They could have kept it down, you know, 16th past that. But I think they were just going for a certain aesthetic. I wonder if is that, hold on, I'm curious. Is that magnetic? I know the washer is magnetic, but is that big ass pivot screw magnetic or is that titanium? Yeah, it's still. I was thinking, man, if that was titanium, you just anodize it purple, blend right in. It's not about the look of it, though, honestly. Trust me, I'm not one to defend Tucson, right? I'm not talking about the look of this knife. I'm talking about the design, what they did. I got to take that washer off and drop it down in there. Why has no one else done this before? This will be in the knife cell, by the way. Or maybe. It's supposed to be in the knife cell. Alright, dead centered. Now we gotta tighten that up a little bit. A little bit more. I'm not watching the chat, guys. I apologize. And I'm about to end this because I got to get ready for bed. I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright, we're good. But yeah, I know it's a big hole, right? But that's a very innovative big ass hole. Alright, don't let the hole scare you away. The size of the hole should not make you scare away from this one. I'm not telling you this because you should buy it for the knife sale. Not at all. This isn't really for you guys as much as it is for someone out there happens to watch this that designs knives. Why is Tucson coming up with this, right? Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? It makes an integral so much easier the way they've done it, right? I think about all other integrals I've seen and no one has done it yet, done this. So, oh, LCAP, I'll tell you, that video is getting recorded this week. I got my bits in, and it's a T30, just so you know. I got a set of bits. I didn't have a T that torch that big. Where's my T30 at? I didn't have a bit big enough for the pivot, believe it or not. Yeah, it's a T30. Is that T30? I can't remember. It's T20. No, T30. It's a fucking excuse my language, T30 freaking pivot screw. So I finally got those in. I don't know what's going on with Amazon, man, but getting stuff is taking forever. So that disassembly is going to come this week. And I will have a sticky note during that disassembly. And I will have to do this. Show. Clip. We have to keep count. Figure out what's good. We got to know exactly what numbers are inside that knife so we can put it back together properly. Which is really sad. Really sad. Really sad. When you consider the cost of that knife. And the bullshit the guy that makes it says. So, yeah. What's up, Josh? See you, Jasper. Guys, it is, what time? It's almost 11. We're going to end this stream in 4 minutes at 11 o'clock. Which knife you got to have? Experience Precision. This Tucson? Yeah, I wish I want this knife. I just don't have, I don't know what the price is going to be on it yet. I know what it was at White Mountain Knives, and even that price is a little high for me. So, but it won't be that, it won't be more than that. That one's impressive, and it's purple too, man. Man, it's purple. Yeah, Josh, I agree, man. El Cap's a good guy. Doing a lot of good for a lot of people. He's one of those people that likes to do good for others on the DL too, you know? So, pretty awesome. Alright, guys. I don't think I'm going to make it to 11. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Yeah, the Tucson? Yeah, I highly recommend it, man. This one's, this is not one of those Tucsons that's like, oh, what the hell are they thinking? This is one of those Tucsons where you're like, why didn't anyone else think of it? So good. So good. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We're going to do this every Sunday night, probably at 9 p.m. every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. And as long as I'm able, we'll do a giveaway every Sunday also. And eventually, these live streams will go smoothly. You know, just takes practice, right? Unfortunately, there's no way to practice going live. You just got to go live. So, have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next one.